channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I filmed this pretty green makeup look using the Morphe 35M palette. It's one of the newer palettes, and it's the one with all the pretty like greens, purples, and reds. This look is actually inspired by one of my friends, Julie Spence. Love Julie. She used to sing at our church years ago, and we just kind of became friends, and she's a makeup lover. She always inspires me because she loves color and she wears color with anything. Like, I love that about her. So she wore this look on Instagram stories, and I sent her a little chat and I was like, Julie, you look amazing. You have inspired me. So that was a couple weeks ago, and I didn't screenshot or anything, which I'm like kicking myself for now. But I don't have a picture to insert for you guys to look and see and like refer to what I got this, inspiration from. So I just kind of had to go off memory. I'm not even sure if this is what she did. I just know she looked amazing, so I tried to recreate that. So if you guys want to see how I got this makeup look using the Morphe 35M palette, then just keep watching. Okay, so foundation is done. I'm going to take my P. Louise base. I have the shade Rumor 02, and I'm just going to apply that onto my eyelids. I always forget to use this, and when I do looks with a little bit more color, which is rare, but I'm like, God, I should use my P. Louise base. So I remember today. Thank the Lord. So I hope this turns out how I'm planning. And like I said in my intro, this is inspired by my friend Julie, and I just bought the 35, is it 35M, the one I'm gonna use today? And I sent her a message like, you look so pretty. You're inspiring me. And she said, you inspired me to buy the palette. So I never even took a screenshot of the look or anything like that. So I'm just kind of going off of my memory because she looks stunning. And I could probably ask her what eyeshadow she wore, but it's a little bit too late. We're already in this, okay? This is just a MAC 242S. And I'm just pressing that in and kind of blending it out all over my eye. Since I did just apply it with my finger. Because although it was green, and this is what the 35M looks like, all the greens and purples and the reds, it wasn't anything crazy. So I can't really remember, like I wouldn't really know where she started in here. So first things first, make sure my brush is clean. And I'm gonna take this kind of yellowy brown right here to lay down as a transition. And this is a Morphe R37 that I'm using to blend out. I use this brush all the time. Okay, so lay down that color. Now I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the green. So I'm gonna take this one. Now this one is lighter, but this one's a little bit more muted and has a little bit more brownish kind of yellow to it, like a burnt yellow. So I'm gonna go with that one first. And I'm just gonna blend those two together. And one thing I'm doing today that I always talk about is dipping my brush sideways into the eyeshadow. So when you dip your brush in just on the side, that allows you to know exactly where you're gonna place the color. Whereas if you dip it right in on top, when you put it on your eye, it's gonna put that round circle of the brush. So when you're blending, it can get kind of messy. Now I really recommend this if you're a beginner and you're still kind of learning and figuring out how to blend and what works best for you, to dip your brush in from the side. Because as soon as you put it on your eye, there's no product on the top of the brush. It's all focused right here. And then you know exactly where the color is gonna be placed. You can blend it out more easily. Highly recommend. It's my little tip for you. Hope it helps. But I always just dip it right in the side and blend out. Okay, now I'm gonna go into this deeper bright green right here. Same thing, dip it in the side with the same Morphe R37. And then just kind of really slowly blending over, so that way it doesn't get too blown out too quickly. Hey, boo boo. Hey. Oh. Okay, before we go any further with any more greens, I'm going to go back into that first brown shade that I used just to kind of blend everything out one more time using the same Morphe R37. And now I'm going back into the green. Just just adding up a little bit more depth. So another one of my favorite tricks is just kind of patting the color down onto your lid because it really deposits all that pigment, and then just blending it out. So that way it's more pigmented on the outer corner.
Boo, what are you trying to do? You're a sweet baby.
Bye. Oh, you came back. So now I think I'm gonna leave my lid like this because again, I didn't want to get too carried away. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a deeper brown shade for the outer V. I'm gonna use this one right here. Really pretty, kind of like hot chocolate. Well, hot chocolate's obviously way lighter, but oops. Just a warmer brown. And this is a Morphe M433. I'm again placing the color down and then blending out. I'm feeling it. I'm pretty sure she did a spotlight eye, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a green on my lid, and then I'll decide if I want to go back in and add that dark brown on the outside too, or on the inside too. So I'm gonna take this really gorgeous shimmery green right there, and as always, I use my finger just to apply that onto my lid. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back into this next lighter green shade right here. Well, it's not really lighter, it's just more like limeish green. Do that. Her green was a little bit more bright. Let's see. I'm actually gonna go into another palette. I'm cheating. I'm gonna use the A La Mer Cosmetics palette right here and take this beautiful light silverish kind of green right here and use that same MAC 242S brush and just really focus out on the center of my eyelid. Do I want to go darker? I can't decide. Oh. Want to go darker on the inner corner? I think I will. Might as well. So I'm going to take that dark brown shade again right there and this same 242S. I'm just going to use that one and pop that onto my inner corner area. Oh yeah, that's very pretty. I can't remember if she did that or not, but it looks pretty. Okay, next step is going back in and blending. So I'm gonna start dragging that brown up just with no additional product, just what was already there. And then we'll go back into the palette. And I'm gonna use that Morphe M433 since it is smaller but still fluffy to blend. And I'm gonna take the first brown shade that we used just to start focusing right in this little area to blend that green and the dark brown in together. And then taking my big R37, I'm gonna go back into the bright green and just start one last final blend. And I'm kind of starting in the middle of my eye because we already have so much pigment on the outer portion. I just want to start bringing in some of that attention to the inside to match that dark brown on my inner corner. But I will take my MAC Shroom eyeshadow and a little pencil brush before I start on my lower lash line. And I'm just going to highlight my inner corner. Using that same little pencil brush, I'm going to go into the dark brown first that we used on the outer and inner kind of corner and focus that really closely to my lash line. To start, it doesn't have to be too precise because I'm going to blend it back over with other eyeshadows. But I'm going to mix together these two shades right here, the brown and the green, and just blend that out. And it makes such a subtle difference. He's in there begging for food, of course. And just blend out. And then for my lower lash line, I could take the colored eyeliner. I don't know if I want to do that. Nah, it throws it off too much. I'll take a black. I'm gonna use my little Lottie London pencil in black. I can get it open. Jeez. There we go. Babies are playing. Cover up over that greenish blue from Marc Jacobs. And just use the black to line my entire waterline. I guess we'll go ahead and throw on a little wing. I'm gonna use my NYX Epic Ink liner. And just try to keep it small so I don't cover up all of the pretty work I did on my lid. Because I don't have a ton of mobile lid space because my eyes are hooded. For my lashes today, I've been wearing these things out, and this is the old but good Samantha No. 7 lashes from Huda. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep those before I curl my lashes and add a coat of mascara. For my lash glue, I'm gonna use this Kiss Aloe Brush On Adhesive. You can buy it at Ulta for like $4 or $5. And remember, the trick to getting your eyelashes to go on much more easily is to trim them properly and to let the lash glue get nice and tacky so that it's not sliding around all over your eye, making a mess. You just lay it right down where it needs to go. So I'm gonna curl my eyelashes really quickly. This is an old Tarte Holiday curler. I'm gonna apply a coat of my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. New holy grail item. Oh my gosh, this stuff is bomb. Let's pop on lashes. I'm gonna take my old lash tweezers. I have a pair of tweezers to put my eyebrows and a pair of tweezers to apply eyelashes because they get so gross. But I'm gonna go ahead and put on my eyelash. So I hold my tweezers backwards like this, clamp the middle of the lash, and then I go in from above. Lay them down right in the center where I want them, and then glue down each side.
Are you decent?
I'm filming, but yes, I'm decent. You decent, so southern. Oh, the difference that lashes make. One step, just to be a little bit extra, I'm gonna go back in with that MAC 242 brush and the Alamar Cosmetics palette and use that gray one more time. And just go right in above these lashes and pop on a little bit more. Just to make it pop a little bit more behind the eyelashes. And then I'm gonna wipe off eyeshadow from the lash and then go back into the Morphe 35M palette and take the darker brown and pop that onto my inner corner one more time. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with setting spray. So I'm gonna put on my little headband so I don't make my hair all curly. Give myself a nice shower. Then now for lips. I wanna go with something super nude and a pretty gloss. I'm gonna take my newer, or new to me, lip liner in, let's see, Ice Latte, if I can find it. There we go, Ice Latte by Kylie Cosmetics. It is a very kind of yellow toned brown. And I bought the Jeffree Star Alien palette, you guys, because I've been loving Mitchell's tutorials on him. and I'm ready to try some more color. I don't know where that start recording, but I just lined my lips with Kylie Cosmetics Ice Latte Lip Liner, and now I'm applying Morphe Flirt lipstick. A really pretty kind of pinky neutral light nude. And then I'm going to take MAC See-Through lip gloss. And then this is the final look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.